Welcome back, everyone. Todd Vandermont for Freedom Steel, former NRA contract lobbyist and Illinois gun law guru. And it is a 2-4-2-A Tuesday. And we have some more breaking news. Cue the alert. So what we've just had is earlier this afternoon, there was a status hearing in the case of FFL Illinois versus the state of Illinois. So what we've got here is that there was a status call because the FFL, Gun Owners of America, GSL, Gun Saves Lives complaint had been amended to include a challenge to the registration scheme. And that amended complaint was filed a couple of weeks ago. And then shortly thereafter, a motion for a preliminary injunction was filed by the FFL plaintiffs. And so now, with the motion for the preliminary injunction filed, the judge had set a status hearing for today at 1:30 p.m. It was a conference call. And during that conference call, a number of things happened. So first off, the state has until 12/1 to respond to the motion for a preliminary injunction. Then our side will have until close of business on 12/6 to issue a reply brief to the state's response. And then we will have oral arguments on the 12th of December. They will be remote by Zoom. And so we will be getting oral arguments in front of a federal judge on the questions of registration coming up shortly. So hang on. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. And one of my gifts from you subscribers is my no comply glass. And since it is 5 o'clock somewhere, we're going to imbibe a little bit. So this is all good news. This is really good news because Judge McGlynn stated that he planned to have a ruling out shortly after the oral arguments. He is more than cognizant of the looming deadline. The state tried to push off for more time, and the judge was not having any part of that. The judge recognized the looming deadline on registration. He sat there and wanted to have this done and over with prior to the ending of the registration. So both sides look like they're going to get about an hour for oral arguments. The judge is very, very cognizant that there are weighty, fundamental constitutional issues at stake here. And while his tone seems slightly perturbed at the Seventh Circuit, I'm just reading into what I heard over the phone, but he nonetheless is aware of the ruling and commented that they even sent him his own personal copy of the ruling. But there are other implications. He's aware of the en banc petitions. He's also aware that no mandate has been derived from the Court of Appeals as of yet. And when asked by the state about briefing 2A issues, since there were separate 2A issues raised in this amended complaint about the registration components, the judge said yes, the state should brief those issues. And he said, look, what the Seventh Circuit has in front of it is a gun ban case. This is registration. This is a very different case. So yes, so we're going to get those issues briefed, and this is one of the first challenges to a scheme on registration to go up in front of federal court post New York. So this is going to be some very, very interesting debate and issues that we're going to have here. Just really looking forward to diving in. We'll see what the state has. What's also going to be interesting is that the state police are supposed to file their modified final rule with the Joint Committee on Administrative Rules the 28th of November. And then on the morning of the 12th of December, there is going to be a JCAR meeting in which the state police modified rule will be discussed. I expect the rule to pass. I don't think they're going to negate the rule. I think that based on some of the comments I've heard, they want something finalized and in place. Now, what does this modified rule look like? I have no idea. We'll talk about that more in a separate video, but the point being that so that morning early, we will be hearing we'll get all the JCAR stuff in front of us. We'll hear what the committee has to say. We'll hear what the answers from state police are. We'll see what kind of questions get thrown about there with the members of the committee to the state police and their answers. And then that afternoon, we will be on a Zoom call with a federal judge pleading our case, and we'll have just hours to dissect what's going on. But hey, that's going to get us a ruling before the end of the registration period to give Illinois gun owners more facts, more information, all the better. So in a quick review of statistics here, so the 3,411 people, no, I'm sorry, 3,439 people have registered something. Total disclosures are 10,064. Of that, 6,592 are firearms, 3,411 are accessories, and ammunition disclosures are 61. So you've had less than 3,500 people out of 2.5 million FOID card holders. 2.415 actually. So, but let's do some quick math here. So, 3,469 divided by 2,415,481 equals times 100. So 0.14% of FOID card holders have registered at this point. Anything? That's interesting to see what they're doing about that. But hey, anyways, guys, great news coming out of Maryland today with the Court of Appeals finding that their FOID card in Maryland for the ownership and possession and purchasing of handguns is unconstitutional. And now here we are. We have some good news about getting in front of Judge McGlynn once again to make the arguments about why registration is unconstitutional and these rules are vague here in Illinois. So we'll be following this closely. More to come as it happens. As always, thank you very much. We're just 250 members short of hitting that 10,000 mark. So please like, subscribe, copy, paste, send this link around to all your social media, email it to your friends and everybody. We really appreciate it. Want to crack that 10,000 mark. And as always, frag out.